WideSide Sports. Welcome back to the WideSide universe.
Welcome back. What is that? Welcome back, Cotter?
That isn't, but
no, I know that. But don't they do
welcome back?
Yeah, that one. That's what it is.
To a school where people are 28. I always love that. Here's us in high school of like,
you're 30.
All right, you're obviously not in high school. The weird one, thinking back on the back in the 90s, like there's a lot of high school shows. Like, boy, there's a lot of sex going on for high school talk, and then then later on you find out that the actors are in their 20s. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, that's because it would have been weird if you have like 16-year-old actors being like, I'm gonna suck your dick right in the bathroom stall.
Yeah, well, like
come on me. I don't know if you watched Saved by the Bell. That was
one of them. Yeah. Was Screech saying that?
Yeah,
Screech is saying that.
He's like, I'm gonna do a porno later and then die. Give me some cocaine and some head.
Screech was in a porno?
I think so. I think he did his own, yeah. Because he was out of money.
Makes
then he
sense.
died.
Yeah, I knew he died. And then that lady that was in it, she was in basically a porno and Showgirls.
Yeah, that movie. Yeah. Basically, everybody watched that movie to see her naked. Because everybody, watched the show in the 90s.
Yeah, it's
like, hey, you're not the one on the show that we wanted to see naked.
Yeah, sorry.
You're not top two.
No. That's funny though. That's the one thing weird about with the teens and like the show Euphoria.
Yeah,
there's so much drama that happens, you forget that it's fucking high school.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I've not. I've seen the scenes where the girl gets her dumpers out.
Yeah. Like
and then becomes a star.
Yeah,
she should.
That's
for
how
at least 4 more years.
That's how it works. But yeah, high school. Zendaya is a drug addict running around with other drug addicts going to AA meetings. They don't even ask her how old she is.
Yeah.
There's an assembly in the school where there's nothing but like drama going on between people on the play and in the crowd. Not a single fucking teacher. I'm like, all right, I've been to many assemblies as a student and as a teacher. We're there.
Almost in every row. And if you're not in every row, you're standing basically on the side watching. Yeah.
So you can see everybody. That's typically my role.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're just going to let them yell at each other back and forth about effing each other's boyfriends? It's like, that's not school.
That was, I'd seen because, like, people love that fucking show.
It's a good show. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. But you get caught up in it. It's like, oh, yeah, these girls are in high school.
Like, people were pissed off because, like, the next season they got to do a time jump.
Yeah, they have to.
I was like, well, they haven't made an episode in, like, 4 fucking years. Obviously, Zendaya's, like, fucking 30.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. And
she's been getting butt pounded by Spider-Man.
Yeah. Or I. That was Australian more than British. I fucked up. Anyway.
Oi.
Yeah.
Oi. Take it, dick. You want this dick? Take it.
That's not even British either.
It's Tom Holland's fucking voice. Or that Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy.
Oh, is that what it is? Timothée?
I don't know.
Timothée
Chalamet is as American as it gets. He has no accent.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm sure it's a stage name.
Yeah.
Or
has
not.
To be.
Or not. Who knows?
It's Chalmers. Chalamet.
Tim. This is Chalmers. Tim. My name's Tim.
Your name's Tim, dude.
Yeah.
There's always one of those
Charlemagne.
It's like the if he was like, "Hey, Steve, it's Steven." No.
No,
it's not.
Dude, I had an official on Friday. Fucking horrible. His name on the card he gave me is Daniel.
Yeah.
Introduced himself as Daniel. Made a bad call. Well, at least I thought it was a bad call. Come on, Dan. So that's bad because my name's Daniel. He said, your name's Dan. And he goes, and he looks at me and he goes, and it was, and like, obviously I have a headset on, right?
Yeah.
And like the other coaches in my earpiece are like laughing. They're like, "Did you just tell him his own name?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and he didn't say anything. It's like,
I'm not saying multiple syllables.
Yeah.
When one will do.
One will do. You know who I'm talking to. I said, and I went up to him at halftime, and I said, "Hey," I said, "would you rather have me call you? You'd say, 'Hey, ref,' or 'Hey, Dan?'" He goes, "I guess Dan does sound better." I was like, "Yeah." Like, I was just trying to be nice. You know, I'm not going to call you, "Hey, Daniel." I'm not your mom. All right? I'm not going to call you Daniel.
Do you mind if I call you pig fucker?
Yeah. Thank God, my name's Daniel. No, it's not. It's Dan.
Because I've known quite a few. I've known some Michaels that were, you say Mike, and it's Michael. I'm like, no, it's not.
Nope.
I do like on the name thing, because I see this clip all the time. It's on the South Park episode where they do the female games. It's like Macho Man. He's like, when he goes, "I'm not here to talk about this dingleberry." He's like, "It's David Perry." It's like, that is one of the best jokes. Dingleberry. It's David Perry.
David Perry. I had a run in with a kid, similar situation. It just happened, and I didn't mean it to sound like the way that it came out in this. Kids in the weight room. This was a couple years ago, and I didn't recognize him. And it was like the track team was in after practice, and I said, "Hey," I said, "what's your name?" And he said, "Michael." I was like, "All right." So 2 days later, I was like, "Hey, Mike," I was like, "Are you guys coming in?" I said, "You got to have a coach in here." And he goes, "Yeah, he's coming." He goes, "And it's Michael." And I went, and I was like, and I don't know why I thought this, but my next thing was, "You guys are the homeschooled kids, right?" And like, and I don't know why I thought that, because there's like 3 or 4 of them that are homeschooled, but they're in our district, so they play sports here.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, why?" I was like, I was just making sure, like, I don't know, like he got like mad that I was like, "Well, I mean, people call Michael's Mike, and it's not like an insult."
It's like, because your friends aren't going to call you Michael for multiple years.
Yeah.
It's like, you're just going to not have friends.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yeah. And yeah, I mean, yeah. And you don't have a whole lot of socialization, so just trying to make you aware that people shorten names.
Yeah. I had a situation, this is probably a month or so ago. I was playing golf, and another guy was coming up another hole, and they were close enough, and the guy, his brother-in-law, was with him, and he came up to us. And he goes to the guy that I'm playing with, he goes, "Hey, this is my brother-in-law, Harry." And he goes, "Oh, hey, Perry." He goes, "No, it's Harry." He goes, Yeah, Perry." And then the guy goes, "No, Harry," and starts tugging on his head. "Harry." He goes, "Oh." And I'm sitting there going, is this fucking real? Is this like,
not even the
he
same
corrected
sound.
you, and then you doubled down with, "Yeah, I got it, Perry." It's like, no, Harry.
That's embarrassing, because it's not even close.
Not even. Not.
Huh and puh. I mean, I guess a little bit, but you can look at somebody's
I'll get
mouth.
you on the first one, because he was kind of walking in.
Yeah.
But when he says, "No, Harry," he's like, "Yeah, Perry." I'm like, no. No. And I remember, because I kind of gave it a double take of like, what?
What?
And when the guy took his hat off and grabbed his hair and goes, "Harry."
I can't do that. I got to grab my beard, but that's funny. Oh. Oh, Harry Perry.
That wasn't the first time, like, because months ago, he this is like the sales rep that we've had for a long time, comes in and he's like, "Hey," like, I think he said, "Hey, Dan," and he's like, "Did you just call me Dan?" He goes, "No, I said, hey, man." It's like,
that was good.
You for sure
said
you
Dan.
for sure called the guy by the wrong name.
Yeah. I had that. I mean, I do that a lot. There's so many similar names at school with kids.
Yeah.
Like in class, I have a Darian and a Dorian. Very similar, not the same, and they don't even look relatively anywhere close. One has glasses, one doesn't. And two separate kids. One's really smart. One doesn't really care. Like, they're not even the same. And Darian walked in. He's like, he goes, "Hey, Evans, what's up?" I was like, "Hey, Dorian." He goes, "What'd you call me?" I was like, "I said, what's up, Darian? You got a problem?" Like that, like joking, and he like laughed and like went and sat down. I was like, "I for sure called him Dorian. I for sure got you the wrong."
That's close enough.
Yeah.
I just say I got a fucking Hardin County accent. Hard to tell sometimes.
Like, yeah, I for sure called him by the wrong name. It's fine though. I played it off cool, and he thought it was funny, so we're good.
I will go the opposite way and just not use people's names.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me come off like such a fucking asshole. It's like, "Hey, Randy," and I'm like, "Hey," and I know their name.
Yeah,
but I'm like, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's not.
Like,
maybe it's
hey
not
man,
that
how you doing?
guy,
I'm good. Yeah. Of like,
yeah,
we know each other.
Yeah,
but I don't use your name ever, just in case.
It's been a long time since I have not remembered somebody's name.
Yeah,
that I've, you know what I mean? But I have those instances where I just, either two things. One, I don't even talk to them. It's like, 'cause I'm like, I'd rather just be rude in general, because if I feel like people are thinking that it's even more rude if I don't remember your name and you come up and talk to me.
Yeah.
If you have enough knowledge of who I am to come up and talk to me, and I don't know your name, I feel like that's a little bit more disrespectful than to just like pretend I didn't see you. You know?
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong.
Because I always, and that used to be way worse, but obviously in the business that I am in for as long as I have been, and when I worked inside, you're talking like thousands of people that come in and know my name. Of like, I don't know that we've ever fucking met.
No.
I've had people come up to me and say, "Hey, remember when I used to work for you?"
Nope.
No. I don't. But yeah, it's like, "Hey, Randy. Hey, guy."
Yeah. I got a lot of kid.
Call him Chief. Hey, Chief.
Hey, kid.
They do call me the kid.
Yeah. Kid, I got a lot of big guy.
I do too.
You got a lot of big guy.
Why.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't really.
I haven't sure why I get
quite put my finger on it.
Big guy.
Quite put my finger on it. I wonder if they can see through my pants.
Did you see my cock by any chance? Did I piss on you? Yeah. I've been known to do that. Was you a bum in Cincinnati? Or also in Dayton?
I was in Cincinnati yesterday.
Was you?
Yeah.
Pissing on bums?
No.
It's a hell of a good pastime. You find them under pine trees.
I took some of the players to watch UC Arizona State yesterday. That was a good game.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a fun game. Fun. It's a nice place to watch the game because it's not.
Oh, is it Neyland?
Nippert. It's all
Neyland's in Tennessee.
It's all one like level fluid. There's no
more of a high school stadium.
Yeah. And it was their homecoming. It was packed and it was loud and it was fun. It was a fun game. It's college football. Half of them, and I think majority of the kids I took had never been to a college football game before, so it was a nice little experience.
Gets a little atmosphere.
Yeah, I get to go down on the field and everything, and
it's not such a train wreck like going to an Ohio State game or something like that.
It's really easy to get in and out of. I think, hell, the university is literally like 2-3 minutes off of 75, so it's really easy to get in and out of. I mean, we got there, checked in at 10:45, go down on the field. We're on the field watching warm-ups, and we can walk around basically like the end zone half of the field where Cincinnati's warming up. 10 minutes left before the game. They're like, all right, we need guys to start into your seats. Like, cool. And then after the game, you're allowed to go back onto the field if you want. They were up 2 scores or whatever, so we took off. Shockingly enough, we leave, and I'm assuming since it was homecoming, that more people were like staying around the area, so like traffic was just super easy. It was
like a regular day.
Yeah. They have like 12 shuttles going.
Yeah.
So you go out to, past like the basketball arena because it's all, connected right there. And then there's just shuttles waiting for you to take you back to your garage. It's like, this is way nicer. I mean, I know it's a lot closer campus than Ohio State. It's a lot smaller, but like, man, this is way faster. It's way easier. It's not as big of a headache. with everything. Your ticket gate is literally right there. You don't have to go all the way around to the backside of the stadium to get your tickets like you do at an Ohio State game. And
what are they, like 30 or 40,000
seats?
Yeah.
Yeah, something
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good size.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was, fun game. They're not bad. Arizona State's not bad either. I thought they put up a little bit more of a fight, but.
Was that the coach that got pissed about his kicker?
Yeah.
Or is that the Arizona coach?
No, Arizona coach got pissed about his kicker. Arizona State is the one who got real mad because they put time back on after they kneeled it a couple weeks ago on Thursday night. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Because the game was over. They called it over. The team leaves, and then they make them come back out and play one more down for 1 second to kneel it again. Yeah.
That's one of those ones of like, hey.
Use your head.
Come on, man.
Why don't you use your head?
Like, you'll see that like in NFL games, and you'll see it in some big college games too, of like, it's like first down, and they'll snap the ball and kneel it, and you'll see the ref
blow the whistle way too fast.
Wait 2 seconds for it to dip under 40 before he winds
that's the smartest ref there is.
Hey, we don't need to go through this. Like, the chances of them fumbling it and you picking it up and running it back for a fucking touchdown. I mean, come on.
I got yelled at a game like 2 weeks ago now. We're kneeling it. We're beating them 34-3. Or no, it's just under not having a running clock. So I want to say it's like 30-3. Like, we need it to be 33-3 to get the running clock, right? So it's 30-3, and there's a minute 30 left. At first, we got a turnover. I'm like, just kneel it. Let's get out of here. Like, the refs, I think, had an average age of about 76. That's no joke. That's legitimately how old each one of these guys were. And not great, right? Luckily, it was a blowout. We're good. So at the end of the game, kneel it. I said, all right. I told our sideline official, I said, we're taking 3 knees. We're going to be gone. I said, just be, maybe tell him don't blow the whistle so fast so we can get out of here. Doesn't say a word to me. Just look straight. Like, didn't even acknowledge me. And I was like, all right, good talk. And so I was like, take a knee. As soon as we take a knee, I'm like, I just put my hand in my face. I'm like, oh my God. You didn't let any time go. And of course, they're not even firing off the ball. Like, it's 30-3. They're just standing up. Next one. So 30 seconds, 40 seconds go by. Under a minute now. Second down. Like, all right. Snap it on when you hear 3, snap it. Okay. Because there's not a time, you got to count down, right? 3, snaps it. As soon as he takes a knee, blows it. It was like 42 seconds if he just waited an extra 2. Yeah, I'm like, you're going to make me kneel it again for 2 seconds. Yeah, coach, you're the one taking the knees. That's what he told me.
Fuck.
What? That doesn't even make any sense. I'm like, just hurry up and snap it I said, just hurry up and take a knee real fast. Like, you don't need to wait for whatever. Like, just take it.
It would have been fun. The funniest thing that could have happened is you take that third knee with 38 seconds left or whatever.
Then punt the ball.
No. And then start walking across the field and get flagged for fucking sideline.
So during that same game, they're getting ready to call a flag. They threw a flag on us, and they were going to call block in the back at the line of scrimmage. And I was like, I said that's not a penalty. I said block in the back at the line of scrimmage. That's just the lineman. Like, there's no block in the back at the line of scrimmage. It's a downfield call. And I'm yelling that they're in the middle of the field. I'm on you can call it sideline. I'm in the numbers.
Yeah.
And I'm yelling at it to him. The sideline ref on our sideline goes, well, he hit him pretty hard. I turned and I said, what the hell does that have to do with the flag? And he went, nothing.
He hit him pretty hard.
Like, he just shook his head and was like, nothing. And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? I said it was a block in the back. Like, I was, oh man, he hit him pretty hard. I was like, oh my God, what?
I was listening to, and this makes perfect sense, and it's that Matt McCluster that's with Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
I was listening to them on a podcast, and when he was like either in college or just like old enough to where he could be a ref, he was reffing whatever $15 a game he's making for like junior high games. He goes, the moment I made a call and a kid went, ugh, like that, it just instantly in my head, I'm doing everything I can to make sure you guys lose this game. He goes, first time I hear a parent, he goes, you don't know what you just did. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure your kid loses this game. It's like, and like people don't realize that. And Ed, he passed away now. Rest in peace. Horsecock Ed is what his name was. He didn't know that, but that's what we called him. But he did basketball, which you probably would have known him. And but he did baseball, and he talked about in baseball, the second that a kid makes any comment about a strike call, you add 6 inches to the strike zone. That was what they taught them.
Yeah, that's funny.
At umpire school. Of like, yeah.
Yeah.
Then he went to, like for basketball, because he just did high school, but he at one point he thought he'd want to go up, and he went to an NBA training thing or whatever that they do.
Yeah.
And they said of like, hey, these people didn't pay these tickets to watch Shaquille O'Neal foul out. So like when you get to 4 fouls, like he kind of needs to punch somebody for it to be. It's like,
that's great.
It's like, and if you're Shaq and you know that, go, well, just get to 5 fouls real quick, and then you really play rough.
You really play. That's funny. That makes sense. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
It's like, going to a game, seeing Michael Jordan foul out in the third fucking quarter. Like, how pissed would you be?
Oh, yeah. Or like when the stars like sit, it's like,
yeah,
I saved up all my money to watch this guy play, and he's resting.
That's such a bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah.
We're playing so many games. Same amount of games that they were playing back in the fucking... Magic Johnson had AIDS.
Yeah.
And would play 78 games.
Yeah.
Until they said, man, nobody wants to play with you. After that diagnosis, you got...
Everybody left.
You get the All-Star MVP that one year. You scored like 49 points. Nobody guarded you.
Yeah.
Anybody going to check up Magic?
No. Just let him go to the hole, guys.
I think he might be bleeding.
Funny.
I just want to hear.
Did you see that?
Like for Magic to come in and foul somebody real hard on a layup, and that person just go, no!
No. Did you see where they're doing a fucking movie about Forrest Gump and Jenny?
Yeah, what is that shit?
Oh my God, and how they're going to raise that AIDS baby?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I thought she died.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
So now it's just a fantasy thing. Like Forrest's fantasy, which, like, first of all, Jenny's the worst person ever.
Yeah, she is. She's a terrible human being. I'm really sad. I know I'm your girl and all. I love that Family Guy scene. I know you just got back from the war, but I'm going to go around and train.
Okay, Jenny.
Hey, Forrest, and you came all the way to New York, but I'm going to go
take care of the AIDS baby.
I'm going to go do do cocaine and blow stockbrokers. Okay, Jenny.
I know. Man, there was this one argument, like these people where they start making arguments about movies and shit like that. Of, like, it's like, she didn't have AIDS. It was more likely she died of hepatitis. It's like, are you fucking stupid?
She had AIDS.
Like the time frame of the fucking movie
is AIDS.
Is the AIDS epidemic, basically.
Like she had AIDS.
And if you're in the scene that she was in,
that
happened.
Yeah. She has AIDS.
Yeah.
And Haley Joel Osment
has something.
He's a little off.
He has something.
But
your name's Doris and I'm Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
Is he like me? Yeah.
Is he smart?
Is he smart? I honestly wish they would have took the other turn. Is he smart?
He's real stupid, Forrest.
He's real stupid.
He can't fucking read.
And then he looks like he's watching TV. I want the TV to be flipped the other way.
Wearing like a football helmet.
Yeah. Or no, I want the TV to be flipped the other way. And him like looking at him as he's watching the TV, and they go walk in and see what he's watching, and like the TV's off.
Yeah,
like just staring at like the blank screen. Like that would have been way better.
Yeah,
yeah.
He only eats grilled cheese.
And baked beans. Okay.
Yeah, but that show is fucking horse shit.
Yeah, that's dumb. We don't need that.
That doesn't make any
Forrest Gump
sense.
is always one of the. Everybody says it's like a perfect movie, right?
And it's not.
It's not. It's really not. That's why we're making fun of it.
It's a terrible movie, but
yeah, but it's probably up there in some universe's top 10 movies of all time based off popularity.
yeah,
Very popular movie.
Yeah.
Why would you give us this? The best thing is we can imagine what it was like. We already had our own fantasy.
yeah,
She died. She gave him a kid, and apparently is smarter than dad.
yeah.
That's it. All good.
Guy made a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Ping pong champion.
Yeah. He played foot. He played football at Alabama.
Yeah, no shit.
He ran around the world.
Congressional Medal of Honor.
He started the smiley face.
Yeah, and shit happens.
Yeah. And the Nike.
Yep. And he taught Elvis how to dance.
Yeah. Other way around.
No.
Oh, yeah, he did teach
Yeah,
Elvis how to
because he
dance.
had braces on, and Elvis was like, her.
Yeah, as he was banging his mom.
Yeah.
Elvis banged his mom.
Dude.
People don't realize that either. Elvis is banging your mom.
Then when like the principal comes out and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus
Christ.
man. Like, you're a principal. Notice that there's a fucking child in the home.
Yeah, at least be a little quieter
Tone it
about
down.
it. Man.
You gonna take that dick, Miss Gump, or you can take that
dick. I want some of this dick. Dick. Yeah, it's a wild movie.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it a book?
entertaining.
Is it a book?
But to say it's a perfect movie, get the fuck out
Is
of
it a
here
book?
with that. No, I don't know.
Okay.
It could be.
I don't know. It
Who
seems like
knows?
a book. Seems like somebody wrote that and they just made it into a movie.
Yeah, because I'd heard that. Actually, I'd heard Tom Hanks say that they had written a part 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, and it was going to get into like.
You going to get into the AIDS?
No, it was going to be into get very political.
Oh my
And-
God.
It's like, okay.
Well, how do you get political?
I don't know.
Vietnam by because they already did that.
Well, yeah, but by
He
this
didn't know what
point,
he was talking about though, and nobody heard him. So
they'd have been into the 80s, 90s of like, okay. Like people who fucking listen to Forrest now? Is he
Yeah.
running for president? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
that would have been something.
If he just
I did not inhale.
Yeah. Or just like meeting with some world leader and he said something about fucking Jenny and he just
Yeah.
started beating the fuck out of him.
Your wife was a whore. She snaps.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't really black paint party.
Oh, God. Yeah, Jenny's the worst. What
She
a
is.
fucking bitch.
She was, man.
She deserved it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I've watched. We haven't seen each other in 2 weeks, and I've watched a lot of shit. A lot of shit, man. A lot of new movies came out on the old old cock TV, and they've been good.
Yeah.
Real good. I watched one. It wasn't great, but I enjoyed it. I watched Wolverine Deadpool.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
It's not great, but I enjoy it because it's funny.
Yeah.
And I like the cameos.
Yeah.
And because I like goofy shit.
Yeah.
I don't need my Marvel stuff to be serious because Deadpool's not serious.
Right.
To me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not, I don't need it to be, it's silly. It's,
Yeah.
Anyway, I like the cameos. I like Wolverine in it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Just not, you know what I mean? It's not good. It's not even going to touch Deadpool 1, but
No.
it's not supposed to. It's its own thing.
Well, and you can't because it was such a fucking shock.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Like you can't,
Yeah.
you know what's coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this one was good. I tell you what, Channing Tatum is awesome in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's so good. His accent is fantastic. I love it. It just, it's so good. It's so good. And yes. I think Deadpool makes a reference to him as Sling Blade at one point in time. I'm making a name of myself today. Like, I mean, I don't know how I don't get it, but it's funny. It's good. I like him in it. Yeah. Wesley Snipes is good in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you've seen all the clips on TikTok. That's how I know everything.
I skip by them so I don't get spoiled.
Oh, well.
Feel free.
All right, well,
feel free to keep spoiling everything, you piece of shit.
I watched the Speak No Evil with James.
Okay. Yeah,
that one. That one was good. I liked it.
Seems like a movie that was for him.
A lot. The only thing I didn't like about it is, okay, if a movie is, let's just go by percentages. 100% is the whole movie, right?
Yeah.
30% is, I would say, it takes a long time to get to the climax.
To get where you're going.
There's a lot of building, and there's a lot of thriller, intensity, you know what I mean, with the build-up.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. I liked it. I didn't think that I wasn't bored.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, I already know how this is going to go. When are they going to try and kill him? Like, that's the only thing I kept thinking of when's that coming? Yeah. It's good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one. Oh. Let's see, what else have I watched? There's like 3 other things I watched too. Oh. This one is good. Strange Darling. I think it's like a TV movie, honestly. A company, like a TV movie company did their own movie or whatever.
All right.
It is fantastic. It's a thriller, right? And it's honestly, if like Tarantino did thriller / horror.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it horror by any means. There's just murder in it.
Yeah.
But I would say like murdery thriller, because it's very, here's a piece.
Okay, and then it kind of ties.
Then we're going to go this piece. We're going to skip this piece, go to this piece, show you this. You need to see this. Come back to the middle set. I don't know. I like the way they did it. And because they're setting it up to make it go this way, and then you're like, fuck, it didn't go that way. And then it come back to it as far as like, oh, it is that way. Yeah, I don't know. I really, really, really enjoyed it. It was good. I think you would like this one too.
Yeah.
I do. That one would, because you're...
What was it called? Strange Companions?
Strange Darling. Strange Darling.
I call them Companions.
Companions. Strange Darling. Really.
What's it on?
I don't know.
Or is it in the theater?
It might still be in the theater.
Gotcha.
It might still be in the theater. I have no...
Because there's no way I'm looking it up.
I know.
Don't tell me to watch something if you don't got them fucking answers.
Sorry.
Answer me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I've heard that.
It's been on my TikTok feed for like 2 months about it, like building it up. It's like, this is going to be like a good one. And it was. Blink Twice.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
Oh, that's
the movie with Channing Tatum, and then Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Zoe?
Yeah, she directed it.
Oh.
And
she's
it's
a director
good.
now, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Get that acting mastered, huh?
I don't know. The HBO show she was in was good.
I don't know what she was in.
Oh, Big Little Lies.
Oh,
Did you ever see that one? That was good. But no, so
I don't think she's as hot as everybody thinks she is.
Neither do I. But this is like essentially, rich guys inviting girls
like
to their island.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is what you think it is.
Yeah.
They're drugging them.
Yeah.
Doing things to them.
Yeah.
Letting other people do things
like
to them.
Like doing their hair and stuff.
Yeah. Yep. And then the next morning, they have no recollection of anything.
Yeah.
Because the drug that they're taking is like all the time. And it's in what they're drinking, and it's in like the perfumes.
Oh.
That are in like the rooms and stuff like that. So like you have no clue. You're just all like numb to everything. Very good. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed it because there's again, you giving me like commercial, because I've seen previews, right?
Yeah.
Or anytime you see a preview, you can guess how this movie's going.
Well, as soon as I seen a preview for that and they were heading with a rich guy to an island, it's like, okay.
Yeah. Or just like the Speak No Evil.
Yeah.
I could tell what was going on there. Okay. Yeah. I can get this
You look
premise.
like a weirdo.
Yep. James McAvoy, it seems like you're only in this genre now.
Yeah.
And I love it.
He's very good at it.
Very
like
good at
when
it.
he did Split,
Yeah.
that was
fantastic.
I think that kind of shot him in a direction of
You're good. You're creepy.
yeah.
You're creepy. I like it. Yeah. Good movie. I like that. Blink twice there. I watched one. It wasn't that great. It was called The Killer's Game or something like that with Batista.
Oh yeah, that sounds stupid.
It was, but it was like late night cheap action. So I watched it.
Like I give him credit because I'll tell you what, like people fucking shit on Stuber, man, but
Dude,
I thought that was
Stuber-
fucking funny.
Funny as hell. It's funny as hell.
I mean-
I like Stuber. I like Batista. I thought he's turned into a pretty okay actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He hasn't just stuck with he can't help that he's gigantic.
Yeah.
But he doesn't always have to play the badass.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Or like the gigantic human being. He just happens to be that. Like Stuber.
Yeah.
Can't fucking see.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, that's great. That's a great premise. He's
Like-
old. He's an old cop. He can't see.
Because that was kind of that same time frame because Stuber came out and like people shit all over it.
Uh-huh.
And then that Nanjiani does that other movie where they witness the murder when they're
Yes,
trying to
and
run
it was
from the cops.
hilarious.
People shit all
I
over
know.
that movie. Of like, dude, that whole scene
With the milkshake.
with the milkshake where he's like, really? You think they just made too much? So they put it's like that person would get fired.
Yeah.
Like the whole conversation, it's like that's a conversation that I feel like I'd have.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, well, you didn't make too much of the milkshake.
Yeah.
It's I mean,
It's the cup. The cup doesn't
cup.
fit the match. That's so good.
you make me feel like I'm getting extra.
Extra,
Am I
yeah.
supposed to?
Yeah.
Like it's our little secret.
Uh-huh. That's a good movie too. It's a really good movie.
That was like him. I think I've said that before of like him talking about his first time doing stand up of getting laughs is just like because whatever college he was going to of like I just want to invent something with my name that everybody has to know of like well it's going to at least take 10 Nanjianis to do that.
Oh yeah, yeah, but and I know I've talked about it a couple times on here, but that knock at the cabin door with Batista in it,
Yeah,
very good,
I've not seen it, but
very good.
I can imagine it was okay.
I would say one of M. Night Shyamalan's better ones.
See,
'cause
it's
it
almost
didn't-
like for me anymore. If his name's on it, I'm not fucking watching it.
Yeah, I didn't know he was doing it. I didn't know he did the movie
Yeah.
until the movie started
Yeah.
when it said directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Because it's kind of like
But this one
because
didn't.
he did Split, right?
Yeah.
And he did those three.
Yeah, he did Glass.
Split's the only one I really cared
Yeah.
and liked.
See, I didn't
Like the
mind.
first one was
Yeah.
okay. This
it
is
was
fucking
alright.
stupid.
It took a long time to get to where it needed
yeah,
to go.
and then like the last one where they have
While
to meet up
fighting
of
each
like,
other?
okay,
How are you going to let the guy who falls and breaks people be in charge?
yeah,
I know it's Sam Jackson, and we all love Sam
and he
Jackson.
wears purple, and it's just
Yeah,
cool.
but just dump him out of his wheelchair, and he'll die. Yeah,
When
yeah,
he broke his leg, crying
Yeah.
like a bitch.
yeah,
If you've broken that many bones, you can't cry anymore.
yeah.
You just kind of know.
You kind of know what it feels like, and you know it's going to happen.
Yeah. Some fucking mastermind that runs a comic book store.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
I wish he would have sounded like he did in freaking shit.
Avengers.
No.
With one eye.
No. The Kingsman. I wish he would have sounded like that. In
Oh
Glass.
my God, that would have been great.
I have brittle bone disease.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
She's stabbed in the gut. What's up, man?
Yeah.
I wish that fucking guy would do more Kingsman movies, but he
Yeah.
was like, I'm done with it. I'm Elton John now, and I'm a serious actor. Of like, no,
Dude, no.
fucking Eggsy. Those
Yeah.
movies are fucking fantastic.
Yes. Give me another butt. I don't care. Give me something else. I don't need Eggsy. Give me somebody else.
The only one
Give me-
I didn't like is in the second one when they do the Statesman. Why has everybody got a Southern accent?
Yeah.
You
It
can
is-
just, you're all from America. You
Yeah.
can just fucking talk.
Yeah.
You don't need accents.
No. And I wanted Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
I did. Like, you gave me him in the preview.
Yeah.
Why did he have to, get like a bump on the head?
Yeah.
And he didn't even get superpowers.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah. I don't know.
Fucking Hollywood.
Yeah. I don't need Eggsy. Give me somebody else. Give me
Yeah.
Shorzy. Put it. That's the only thing I can think of. Give me somebody else. Put him in there. Make
Guy's
a
busy fucking your mom.
Yeah. redo it.
Yeah.
Give me the same storyline. Give me a new chump of a character that you like. Or give me one that's already in there. It's a thing. Like, there's a lot of them. And it's
bunches of them.
There's been 10 years. And then you're going to train more and build that Kingsman up a little bit? Bitches.
They did fine.
Yeah. And they're good.
Yeah.
Even though...
I like the
King's
the
Man.
beginning of it. Yeah.
Yeah, even that one was okay.
And I like when you take people that shouldn't be and make them badasses. Like, even in the regular Kingsman, I'm like, okay, this guy's beating everybody's ass.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all right. I'm in it. Yeah. Yeah. Not Hugh Grant, but the guy.
Give it to him.
Yeah. His new weird horror movie looks weird and funky.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yep.
I forget what it's called now. The Heretic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Odd. Because I don't know what to think. Do you
I
think
think
it
ends
looks
with
stupid?
him getting a blowjob from a... Here's how I ruined my career for 10 years.
Yeah. But ever since I saw like Mayor of Easttown, I like Hugh Grant because he does like the weird, or no, he wasn't it.
Mayor of Easttown.
No, not Mayor of East. He's in another HBO one where he. Oh, what's that one? It's not Mayor of Easttown. He's in another HBO show one with Nicole Kidman and that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about on that one? Anyway, he's in another HBO. He's in another HBO show that came out like around the same time of Mayor of Easttown did.
Okay.
It's like a short, similar, like 8-episode thing.
Yeah.
And he ends up being like a bad human.
Yeah.
And, vile, as the Brits would say. And it's good. So like him playing this character now, I'm like, I can see it because I watched him kind of be that disgusting off character.
Because I think I missed, like, when I seen Mayor of Easttown, but I missed the other ones that were like that show, and then the one with Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
I missed that one too.
You wouldn't like that one. It was too
out there.
Yeah,
it's a Stephen King thing.
Stephen King thing. It's too
Fuck that guy.
sci-fi. What do I want to say?
Yeah,
exorcist. You know what I mean? Ghosts
Yeah.
and demon. Yeah, I don't know. That's too
I like
much
a good
in
demon.
that. Yeah. Yeah, just not like I don't think you would have liked it. Now, it had a really good premise until you got into like the
what was
possession stuff. Yeah. Because it was basically again, you get into the demon who would then I'm the demon, I see you. Now I can make myself look like you.
So it's mimic.
Yes. And he was just like eating kids.
Oh.
That's what his thing was.
Sweet.
Yeah. And they thought he saw Jason Bateman, mimicked him, was eating kids in the park. A kid saw Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman is a very well-known figure in the town. And then they arrest him.
Yeah.
And then he gets shot and dies.
Okay.
And then, even though Jason Bateman directed the whole thing, he's in it for like an episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dies like the very
I
end.
just assumed he was in the whole fucking thing.
No, died within the very first episode. Yeah. Good show. I like that stuff, though, so I enjoyed it because I know what to expect. I know it's going to be freaking out there in left field with Stephen King. I mean, between it and
they would have lost me once they killed Jason Bateman. I would have been like, fuck this. You made it feel like the whole series was about him.
Yeah.
In all your previews. Same way with Mayor of Kingstown. It was almost when they killed Coach Taylor in that first episode. It was like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. It was called The Undoing with Nicole Kidman and Hugh Grant. That's what it was called. It was good.
Do you think he feels all right that everybody refers to him as Coach Taylor no matter what fucking movie or show he does?
All right,
you're Coach Taylor.
If you're a true coach, you love it.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing better than just being not even around the environment and somebody calls you coach. It's just cool. It's a cool feeling. Yeah. So I'm sure he likes it. I'm sure he enjoyed it. As long as he played the character.
Yeah.
I'm sure that, he probably enjoyed it. If I ever ran into him, I would probably call him Coach Taylor because I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I couldn't even say.
I think it's Kyle.
I think you're right.
Kyle.
Kyle.
Like Kyle.
Hi,
Like
Kyle.
Kyle Chandler or something.
It is Chandler. Now that
I
you
think
say
it's
that.
Kyle.
Kyle
Please
Chandler.
be Kyle.
It is. This is Kyle Chandler. Hi, Kyle. Yep.
Fuck Kyle. Yeah, call me Coach Taylor.
Yeah, call me Coach Taylor. Yeah, Kyle. Kyle Chandler. Chandler?
Your name's Chandler?
Chandler Bing.
People always, and like they're still, like they keep all the conspiracy theorists, like there's no way that he had just OD'd and like somebody had to kill him. It's like, he had massive drug problems for a long time. I love when people die that have massive drug problems. Everybody's like, well, somebody had to murder him. It's like, fucking what? Guy's been shooting heroin for years.
Yeah, the guy and was very open about it.
Yeah.
Very open about it.
You can track the whole series and say, yep, there's where he stopped because he
Got
fucking
fat.
got fat.
Yeah.
And then he's really skinny again.
Yeah, really went on the old drugs there. And even in that like Back to Friends show or the reunion they did, they like talk about it.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, he would be like, didn't want to like speak to anybody for those times. Like we could always tell what he was using again. And like,
Could have been
Yeah.
that he just took a bunch of shit and kind of passed out and drowned. Like that could have just been what happened.
yeah,
Somebody was there to hold his head under the water. Like, I doubt it.
yeah.
I can't imagine that anybody was around him.
Do you think if somebody did and they pushed his head under the water, they went do 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 do? You know what I mean? Like started like singing the song, like the theme song.
Those claps will probably get clipped
Yeah,
out.
probably. The claps are nice. It's a nice. I haven't watched Friends in so long. I
It's
forget.
so fucking bad. I hate that fucking show. Hate it.
I don't hate it. I just haven't watched it anymore.
Fucking would shit on it. If you had a box set,
I do. My sister has.
I'd lay a turd
my
right
sister
across that
has
thing.
all 10 seasons. All 10 seasons. Every episode
Yeah.
in a box set. She got it for Christmas one year.
Yeah,
A while ago. I honestly don't know if she still has it.
probably.
Because it's on,
not something you get rid of
probably not.
when you're one of the lucky millions to get that.
The lucky millions. One of the very rarities in this.
There's a limited number to however many we could sell. Yeah. I don't know why. Like, I know people love that show. I just don't fucking like
I know
it.
you don't. Speaking of good shows, you don't have Max. Dude, get it together.
Hey,
Because
man.
Penguin's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I hear people talking that way.
He's good. She's 10 times better.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
She seems okay.
Yeah.
Terrible as the mother,
Don't even.
okay in other stuff.
Don't. Okay, don't start. Okay, don't start. No. All right, here.
Just so get this bitch?
Yeah. She can't help it.
Yeah. No, I liked her in that show with like the remake of Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
With what, like, she's funny in that.
Funny in
I mean, I've liked her in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, her little just, places there. Hell, I liked her in the 7 episodes she was in How I Met Your Mother. Like,
Yeah.
that was, she was okay in that. But yeah, she's good in this one.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah.
I honestly thought.
First off, you don't have fucking Max either.
No.
Let's put that out there.
You're right. Sorry, I shouldn't have yelled at you. I shouldn't have yelled at you. We'll rewind the tape here. I apologize for getting angry.
Yeah.
I apologize. My fault.
Some of us follow the law. And some don't. That's not a judgment. I just don't know the same people that you know.
Oh. Technically, it's a legal company.
It is not.
People.
As a matter of fact, I believe people even using them are going to prison now.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Ah, that sucks. I'm not going to do well in prison. The meals are too starchy.
I can't handle that many carbs.
I'm going to have to work out. So I'm going to get fucking ripped in prison.
I thought I looked ripped.
Yeah.
I just watched like clips of that of the South Park. I took a picture and I thought I looked ripped. So it was like, I put it online and said, don't I look ripped? And they called me fat. That's such a fat thing to do. Hey, I look good.
I look good. No, you don't. Nobody looks good.
Hey, I like this shirt. I think it looks good on. No,
doesn't.
No. Like when you get a compliment, they're like, "Hey, that color looks good on you." No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Get out of here. Don't lie to my face, bitch.
Last year, don't
got real quick.
Don't lie to me, bitch.
Don't you fucking lie to me.
Don't look at me when you compliment me.
Don't look at me.
I don't look at you when I compliment you.
Yeah.
Call back. Anyway, shit, what was I doing? What was I thinking there? Oh, God. So, we had a teacher retire last year. He taught junior high history, new guy in there, and kid came up to the new guy, not really new, but new in that position.
Yeah.
And he goes, hey, he's like, I found this note. And he goes, it says a cuss word in it. So he hands it to him. He reads it, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It was from last year. He got stuck in a thing. And it says, the teacher who had retired last year, great dude, awesome guy. It says his name, old as hell, but then the next comment was, yeah, he old, but his ass looks good in those jeans still for being old. Like, that is the greatest note ever. Ever. It was so good. Nothing, like no name on it or anything like that to like be able to tell whose it was, like, because they don't write their names in books anymore.
Yeah,
like textbooks.
Gotcha.
They just write down the number.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the year, once you return it, it gets thrown away. Yeah, it's like old as hell.
Yeah, it's looking.
But the ass still look good in them jeans, though.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you get a hold of him?
Oh God, yeah. His wife still works in the building, so we call and eats lunch with us. So we called him during lunch and read him the note.
Nice.
Yeah, he was losing it. It was great.
I've been awesome if you like hand it to his wife. She's like, goddamn right.
Goddamn right it does. Yeah.
You goddamn right.
Mark is probably, I think he's 65.
Yeah.
Probably if you looked at him, you'd guess 50, 51.
Oh, good for him.
Just, jogs and runs every day. He's in shape. Just solid dude.
Yeah.
Looks young. I think all of his parents lived to like 101. Like, just has good
awesome.
genes. Yeah. Like, yeah, that must be nice.
Yeah.
People think I'm 41, 51 now. And I'm 28.
I told somebody I turned 60 and they didn't go, really? Oh.
I got asked a few years ago by a substitute bus driver if I remembered the blizzard of 78.
Huh.
I went, what? And he went, yeah, you remember the blizzard? I said, no. I said, my mom was 10. And he went, oh, okay. Well, yeah, you wouldn't, would you? No.
Yeah.
No. Do I look do I look that bad? Do I look that fucking old?
What would have been better of a comment? Go, oh, I'm sorry, but looks like you are a good eater, though.
Yeah.
I always love that. Oh, you're a good eater.
You're a good eater.
Just call me a fat fuck.
Yeah.
Like old people that are like being nice.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't you a good eater? Fuck you.
I used to get told that.
Fucking hip dysplasia ass.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a good eater. It was always like, I remember like going to like a babysitter in the summertime, and this was like, I always took this as a really good compliment, but looking back on it now, it's not. It goes something like this. All right, I'm done. Can I go play? Yeah, go ahead. Kid, also the babysitter friends with, can I go play? No, you didn't finish your food. Seth ate all his food, so he gets to go.
That's what they do.
Right.
Like,
I clean plated it, bitch.
just being a hefty fella.
Yeah.
of the thinking back on that of I don't have children,
Mm-hmm.
but of like no, you're gonna sit there till you eat all that food. Of like maybe they're just full, right? And don't require any more food right now.
That is true.
Unless there's snacks involved.
5% of the time.
Yeah.
That they're actually full when they say, can I be done?
Yeah.
Because most of the time, they're not full.
Okay.
Especially with the 2 mongrels that I have.
Yeah.
They're bottomless pits. Because they could eat their entire dinner, tell me they're full, and I get something else that wasn't dinner just out of the cupboard. And then it's like, can I have it? It's like, no, you were full, remember? Oh, I'm not.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not eat all your fucking dinner? Because apparently you weren't fucking full when you're back in the goddamn cupboard.
No, you're not listening.
You ain't fucking playing
you're
on
not
this.
Listening.
I'm getting something out of the cupboard for myself.
No. I'm saying I could just like get something out of the cupboard.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I could be. I wish I had candy in the cupboard. I fucking wish I did. No, all right. I'm a peanut butter scooper.
Oh,
I have my jar and then everybody else's jar.
What do you know? Separate jar.
Tastes better.
What's this peanut butter taste weird? My penis was in it.
Such a great line. Such a great line. So I'll get that out. And they're like, can I have something? It was like my favorite line that I've ever gotten because the oldest one is starting to get a little quick-witted.
Okay.
And I love it. And it makes me like mad and laugh at the same time. But I said, no, you can't have any. I thought you were full. He goes, I was full with my food, not yours. I was like, that's good. Like that's I was like, I said, all right, well, I said maybe in a little bit. He said, okay. I was like, man, that was good. That was nice.
God.
That was nice. I was like, all right. It was literally like a scoop of peanut butter. I'm like, it's gonna be gone. I'm gonna put it back in the cupboard in 30 seconds. It's not like I'm just sitting there with a jar. It's one scoop.
It's a heaping scoop.
Yeah, it's a big scoop.
Suck it down like ice cream.
Well, let's face it, it's a ladle.
Barely fits in the opening.
It's one of the hotel spoons. Buffets.
I always think about that. It was just like, no, you sit there and you eat everything. There's starving kids in Africa. What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
I've never used one of those. I mean, you can tell when they're full.
Yeah.
Dude, the small one is, I would say, a lot. He's got some good street smarts to him already because he understands how to play some games, and I think what's-her-face falls for it all the time.
Yeah.
Is like when he thinks that he's full, he'll start like doing like a gag face. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, throw up, because you're just going to keep eating after you throw up, and then he'll quit. Or, and she'll be like, or she'll be like, well, if you're going to, don't make yourself puke. She'll like go the opposite. Well, don't make yourself puke.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's faking it. He's faking it. He's literally chewing right now.
Well, given my interactions with him.
Yeah.
I'd say he's going to fool the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah. So he's popping molars right now.
Oh.
So he's very feverish, whatever.
Yeah.
I stayed home with him earlier this week, and he woke up, and I said, are you hungry? And he shook his head, yeah. And I said, what do you want? He said, eggs and toast, which, all right, cool.
Okay.
Jackson goes, Lulu's. I was like, even better. So we go. I was like, all right, cool. So we go to Lulu's. Chocolate milk for both of them. They like it. I didn't realize the amount that the small one was actually going to put down when we got to Lulu's. So I just ordered the Lulu's special or whatever because we just shared it.
Okay.
He ate. I had to order myself something because he was eating most of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, cool. If you're hungry, you're hungry. You haven't really eaten much. Your teeth been hurting, whatever. 2 dippy eggs, 2 half pieces, so a piece of toast, 2 sausage links, and a half of the hash browns is what this little 2-year-old put down. And then chugs his cup of milk. What do you think happened?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. He looks at me and he goes, belly hurt. And I'm like, all right, well, I said, stop eating real fast. Like, give it a minute before you take another bite. And I turn back around to grab my drink. I turn back around, and there's just like milk coming out of his mouth. And he goes, it's just puke, and it's just milk. Like, there's no food that came up. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, gosh. And he goes, feel better. Like, that's good. I'm glad you feel better, dude.
He's frothing at the mouth.
Oh, man. Yeah, feel better. I was like, I bet you do, dude. You don't have just a dairy gut right now, freaking pushing all that food you ate down. Yeah, funny.
Just chugging milk.
Funny.
Hit it like it was a fucking beer.
Oh, yeah. Chocolate milk.
Like you got iced.
Uh-huh.
Fucking chugging.
Pat up chicken shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's funny. But I gotta tell you this one off air.
Okay.
Because this one's even better. Because the small one is diabolical, man.
I know. I am well aware.
Okay, so let's talk about some football.
Okay.
Okay.
I got some things to say.
Go ahead.
I know you didn't see the second half.
I saw the third quarter. I didn't see the whole fourth quarter. I did end up watching majority of the second half of the fourth quarter.
First off, Dan Lanning's a fucking genius.
Yes.
That's
Thank you.
phenomenal.
Thank you for
phenomenal.
Yes, I agree.
And I'm not gonna kill Ryan Day for that one because, hey man, that's just like that's Bill Belichick level shit. Like not every coach is gonna do that. I'm gonna kill Ryan Day for the not having the team ready to know that the clock was gonna start and you wasted 20 seconds trying to get to the line.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna shit on Will Howard because he was looking at the clock. He was just a second slow.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to kill them on their defense because it's so fucking bad.
Yeah.
It's so I get so sick and tired because Joel Klatt's a big one about that J2 Tuamoliau.
Yeah, the defensive line sucks.
He's a fifth rounder that'll be on a practice squad.
Yeah.
Like he does nothing.
No, he doesn't get any pressures.
Their defensive line is terrible.
Yeah.
Then it's so bad, and like I feel like this is not. Let me take that hit of everybody thinking that like the defense is better, and I've been saying it all. Like this defense isn't any fucking good.
No, it's
like
terrible.
These bad teams are moving it. They're just missing field goals.
Yeah.
To the point where go ahead till Friday, and on McAfee when Saban's on there. Nick Saban says that the Ohio State defense is basically archaic.
Yeah.
Like you can't run that defense anymore. No. It doesn't work. You get zero pressure on the quarterback. I don't give a shit who the hell your defensive backs are. You can stock that backfield with the four best defensive backs in the NFL right now, and they will get lit up.
Yeah.
Because you can't cover for 4 fucking seconds.
No. They're bad. You
just can't.
They're bad, and they're not using anybody. All right, so first half, everybody's going to pick on freaking number 10 because he's getting dusted. He's getting dusted because you're playing press man against fast receivers with no pressure. Again, can't cover that long. Okay, then they tried to switch it up with zone. Okay, they're running a old school quarters Tampa 2 style of defense.
Yep.
With like a cover 2. The linebackers are dropping literally into the flats, and then you're playing your quarters up top.
Yeah.
That leaves the middle of the field between 10 and 15 yards wide the F open. Why do you think they were hitting all those posts?
Yeah.
Like, it's not, it makes no sense. And then he had to blitz when he played zone. No, you don't have to blitz when you play zone. You know why you don't have to blitz? Because the linebackers have the middle of the field in between 10 and 15 yards.
Yeah.
You don't have to blitz. I'm sorry. I think Sonny Styles is a very good football player. I don't think that they are using him. To me, he seems like a Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
He needs moved to the edge.
Yeah.
He blitzes very well.
Yeah. I tell you, I was losing my fucking mind when they did blitz.
Mm-hmm.
If we blitz one more fucking safety from 15 yards fucking deep.
Oh, shit.
They're throwing the ball before he gets to the line of scrimmage.
Makes no sense.
Like, what the fuck is that doing?
Yeah. It's so basic.
Hey, we brought a corner blitz from a guy at the fucking numbers.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he didn't even blitz the short side corner.
What is he going to do?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so basic. It's just very easy to dissect. It's so basic that even old school coaches are going, that's too basic.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work. You're not even stunting up front.
Yeah. And like listening to one of Lombardi's books, because obviously he spent a lot of time with Belichick and Saban in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
And both their philosophies are the same. Edges, very important.
Yeah.
Quarterback pressure. If you can't get pressure with 4, bring 5. If you can't get quarterback pressure with 5, bring 6. You have to. You just can't sit back there.
Yeah. It's just not, they haven't changed.
Yeah.
That's my problem. You don't realize that there's a problem. If you're Ryan Day, you realize that your offense was a problem.
Yeah.
You did something about it. You got a Chip Kelly. You had a Bill O'Brien, which you made 2 moves. Okay, offense isn't terrible.
No,
offense isn't terrible.
They actually can run the ball.
The run game is picking up pace, and I knew it would. It takes 2 or 3 weeks for those guys to start to get it and to start really meshing together. It does. They're kids. They're college kids, and it's a whole new system.
Yeah,
it's a different thing. All right, they're starting to run the ball now. Great. Time to flip sides. Jim Knowles, change it or leave.
Yeah.
You have to be able to change with the way people do things, and you have to be able to give multiple fronts. You have to. Watch Georgia. It looks different a lot, but it's the same. It looks different.
Yeah.
Quinn Ewers was so confused last night, they had to bring in Arch Manning.
They were only rushing 3.
Yep.
And getting massive pressure.
Massive pressure.
Against a line with 2 first-round fucking tackles.
Yep. But again, it looks like they're bringing 4 or 5.
Yeah.
He's confused. He's holding on to the ball way longer. Gets sacked. He has to hold on to the ball way longer. He's expecting to get rid of it quick because he thinks they're bringing pressure. Nope, they drop. My 1's taken away. My 2 is now taken away. Or I have to go to 2 before 2's ready for the ball. Now I'm sitting in the pocket for an extra second and a half.
Yeah.
I'm sacked. It happened. Well, I watched the game. That's what exactly happened. So, again, you're showing the quarterback who is not an NFL quarterback.
No.
You're confusing him. You don't play NFL quarterbacks. The Big Ten might have one NFL quarterback in it. Might be.
Right.
Might. And that is a stretch.
Yeah.
Stretch. So, again, I don't know. It looks the same. When they line up, it looks the same line. The only time it doesn't look the same is when they're blitzing.
Yeah.
Because I can tell they're blitzing.
Well, yeah, because they just go, hey, let's put the 2 linebackers and we're going to double A.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not even really going to hit the A. They're just going to run head on into the fucking guards.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The problem now I have, and you talked about it a lot with the 2 edge guys. The problem I have with JT and
Jack,
the white kid, you're not good at your job unless it's against bad teams. And now you're taking reps away from young kids who could be good. Could be doing the same thing you're doing now, just as a freshman or a sophomore.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything. I can't tell you the last time that one of those 2 guys made a big play against a top 10 team.
Well, JT, it was that game 2 years ago against Penn State, and they were terrible on offense.
Terrible.
But he made
I haven't seen one of them
2 of those plays.
I didn't see one of them sack McCarthy in 3 years.
No.
Didn't. They haven't made, or 2 years, I guess they're seniors now. They haven't made one big play against a top 5 team.
No.
Because you're going to get compared to past people all the time. The past defensive linemen that they had were making plays against top 10 teams.
Yeah.
Joey Bosa had a walk-off sack.
Well, let's
like these guys.
And that's where Larry Johnson gets too much credit too. Of like, you hit home runs on 3 guys that were going to the NFL no matter where they went.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was just
yeah. Larry
the way
Johnson.
it was.
Yeah, I don't think the way that he coaches it is necessarily the issue. You have guys in wrong positions.
Yeah, there's just something not working.
They're just not working there. They're not winning one-on-one matchups.
No.
And
they stand up.
Yes, you have to win at least one-on-one matchups. Now, I like the two inside guys.
Yeah.
I like those guys.
They should be better, though.
They should be better, but they're also young, I believe. Or are they seniors?
Oh, yeah. No,
they're young. That's what I thought. But they're young. I like those guys. Those two edge guys, they need to go. That's my thoughts. If you're not going to, if these young guys can do the same thing you're doing, I want them to get as much experience as possible.
Yeah.
Because we go on a stretch now, we don't play anybody. When's our next tough game?
Well, I mean, what do you consider Penn State?
I don't think that's a tough game. Penn State's bad.
Yeah.
I don't think Penn State's very good.
Yeah, I understand, but I just didn't know what you're
Penn State would probably be their next toughest
which
game.
I think is their next game, isn't it? Or Nebraska. Nebraska's then Penn
not
State.
Very good. Yep, then Penn State. So
Okay.
on November 2nd. I mean, they're third, I guess. So, I mean, and they're undefeated. I just don't think they're very good. I'm not a Penn State believer.
They're Penn State.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have no issue
Like their
with Penn
chances
State.
are is like as Penn State, I don't know who else they play, but probably lose one game.
Mhm.
They'll probably get beat by Ohio State, and they'll probably beat Michigan this year.
Yeah.
I mean, they should, at least.
They should beat them. Unless Jack Tuttle starts playing like a dude. The Indiana game's interesting.
I'm going to tell you what.
You fuck around, you're going to get beat by Indiana.
Yep.
I mean, you are. If you let them hang around,
Yeah.
you don't just let them know that you're the big brother.
That's the thing with the Oregon game. Now, like, label all these deficiencies you want. You're head to the West Coast in a night game in a daunting stadium against another number 3
really
team in the
well.
country, and you lost by 1.
Yeah, you played well.
Yeah.
They're just things that need correcting.
Also, like, should have been a blowout.
Yeah.
Like, the way your offense was moving
clicking.
it,
Mhm.
you didn't score enough points for what was going on there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a couple of those, like that one series of 3 consecutive plays of throwing negative 1-yard passes.
Mhm.
Like, that fucking pisses me off. When you get into the swing pass state, that pisses me off of run the fucking ball.
Mm-hmm.
Run the fucking ball.
Yeah, you stop the
Run
clock.
the ball.
You stop the clock.
Yeah.
If he drops it, you stop the clock.
Yeah.
If he catches it, dude, the swing passes they only work against bad teams.
Yeah.
And they're only designed to set up other shit.
Yeah.
Now, Oregon is fast as fuck on defense. Your swing passes aren't going for anything. They're fast.
Yeah. And that's your quarterback's delivery is too slow to
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
But
dude, I love watching Oregon fly around. Like, their defense isn't great. They have some flaws.
no, but they fucking
but
move.
they move, man. They move.
Well, you watch that in the NFL of, like, you can tell, like, that first couple series, you just go, man, that defense fucking flying around. It's going to be a tough
It's gonna
game.
be a tough day.
Like, when's the last time you said that about Ohio State? Like, their defense
the
flies
national
around.
championship game.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, between the dudes that they had there, those guys came out and they brought it. Honestly, it looks like when the defense goes out on the field, there's no energy.
Yeah.
There's no excitement. They don't play with an edge. They don't play with a chip on their shoulder. It just looks like, hey, we're out here to make sure. Basically, we don't want to fuck up. We're going to play like we don't want to fuck up.
Yeah.
When you play like that, you fuck up.
Well, and there's the other one to remember. One, their best defensive pass rusher didn't play.
Yeah.
And their best receiver got kicked out of the game in the second quarter.
Yeah, because he spit on a guy.
So, I mean,
that sucks. What a moron, though.
Yeah, like that's
what a moron.
You're getting ran. I mean,
yeah, what a moron.
You're getting ran in the NFL if you do that.
Yeah.
Like that is.
You're getting tossed.
Yeah.
In an NFL game, you'll get tossed if you spit on somebody.
But
and
like
then you spit on somebody's visor. Like, you can tell, like, what happened.
Yeah.
And you're just shit talking. Shit talk all you want. Don't spit on somebody.
But that's the thing of, like, as an Ohio State fan, you go, yeah, their best receiver didn't play in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it's still the thing of, like, hey, it's been 3 years and we're still giving up 40-yard fucking passes to wide open guys. I mean,
yep.
But in the defensive line is so fucking bad that if you fix that back end to stop doing that, you can get ran on like what Michigan does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's your options are to give up big plays in the pass game.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you lost to Georgia, and that's how you lost to Michigan.
Yeah.
And then you correct that, and then you give up 40-yard gashes to the run game.
But yeah, I hate the no change to me is the biggest, I guess, hate that I don't. Why aren't you trying to change something?
Yeah.
And again, I go from the tiny stuff that I do.
Yeah.
It's like if it doesn't work, we change it.
Yeah.
That's like and it doesn't work sometimes, and it works sometimes. We change it. This is a Division I Ohio State.
Yeah.
You can clear. Are you like again? To me, it's arrogance.
Yeah.
Are you that arrogant and that full of yourself that you can't change? You don't even notice that what you're doing is not working. And Ryan Day, are you that ballsless? This is your staff, your team.
Yeah.
Jim Knowles doesn't. That's not his loss.
No.
Sorry, man. That's your loss because it goes on your record. You can't say, "Hey, man, we need to fix fucking something."
Yeah. Well, here's the thing of like you're sold a bill of goods on Jim Knowles because one thing his teams did is sack people in the Big 12.
The Big 12,
which is passing conference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If this is a defense you're going to run, then Ryan Day, you have to tell Chip Kelly, we got to put up a fuck ton of points because you have to play with a lead for his defense to work because you have to eliminate the run game.
Yeah.
For his defense to work, there can't be a threat of the team running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to do that is to score 3 touchdowns in the first quarter.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. They're not doing that.
That's exactly, you watch NFL games too, like the Jets defense.
Mm-hmm.
They're good.
Yeah.
But they're not.
They're not.
They're good when you got a lead.
Yeah.
You have to get a lead.
The Jets defense is categorically good.
Yeah.
They're not good as a whole.
Right. They're exactly the same way. It's kind of a two-edged sword with Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore needs to play from in front.
Yes.
Because of their defense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where their problem gets to be in is when they play a team like Cincinnati and you get out in front, your back end
bad,
kind of bad.
Uh-huh.
But not everybody has a T. Higgins and a Jamar Chase. Like, that's not always going to happen to you.
Yeah. Like, it could be real ugly when Denver plays in about 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 weeks, I think, now.
But like for Ohio State, like their offensive strategy has to be, we have to score 4 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah.
You have to, or your defense doesn't work against a quality team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, you look at, here's one. Okay. What did Harbaugh do at Michigan when his defense sucked? He brought a guy in from the NFL and he was smart enough to run a simple defense for a year, 2 years.
Yeah.
Goes back up, calls the defense. Now he's a head coach.
Yeah.
And on a good, Seattle's a tough team.
Yeah.
They're a tough team. Like, you don't have to hire a guy who has experience. Yeah. Like at that position, you can go get, you know what I mean? You were an NFL guy. You're telling me you don't know anybody else in the NFL now that would be, that's where, how do you think you got Halfley?
Didn't know any defense.
Yeah. How do you think you got Halfley?
Yeah.
That was that's the best Ohio State's defense has looked since the national championship game, the 1 year we had Jeff Halfley.
Yeah. Because I think what the head coach doesn't, like, obviously he knows this, but it has to be your defense. Mm-hmm. Even though you're an offensive guy, this is your defense. This is how I want my defense to play because it needs to mesh up as how I want my offense to play. That's the way fucking football works. Yeah. The reason that Big 12 defenses suck so bad because they get into fucking shootouts and the defense can't play that much. You just can't do it. Reason Chip Kelly had problems in Oregon, you can't score every 48 fucking seconds and then expect your defense not to give up any points. It's not the way the fucking world works. Yeah. And then you just happen to get up against an Ohio State team that could score that fast too. And now you got a problem. Yeah. It's run the fucking ball. Yeah. But you have to score on those. And it's every time that Ohio State does like a 3-and-out or something, it's like self-sabotaged bullshit, goofy fucking play, kind of like
you didn't just run normal offense.
You could have just ran the normal offense that you've been running all game, but now it's like we got to try this little fucking split halfback pass kind of like, nope, just run it. But now thinking if they make it to the because I'm not convinced they can make it to the playoffs.
You drop another one, you're not.
Yeah,
you're not making it at 10-2, 11-2. However many games you play.
I mean, if they get beat by Oregon again, and it's a close one on a neutral site, you probably still sneak in because you'd still be a top 12 team.
Yeah.
But you can't lose any games. Like, you can't get beat, but you can't lose to Penn State.
No, you can't lose.
You can't lose another game.
No, you can't. You have to go to the Big Ten championship game between you and Oregon.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody's beating Oregon.
No, not on their schedule.
No.
I don't think they play Penn State. And that'd be the only...
Yeah, be the only other one to do it.
Yeah, that's a... But just watching those games yesterday and watching the defenses play, there ain't... Like, I think Ohio State could beat Alabama. But I don't think Ohio State can beat Tennessee. And I don't think Ohio State can beat Texas. And I don't think they can beat Georgia.
I agree with you on 3 of the 4. I think they beat Texas. I'm not impressed by Texas. Yeah. Now, I think they can score with Texas.
See, I don't think they can beat Texas because they can't do what Georgia did. They can't get pressure on the quarterback. Mm-hmm. They can't get,
I'm not saying
that's
that.
Where,
I think that Texas has now beat themselves.
Okay.
They don't know what they want in a quarterback.
Right.
We were sold on Ewers.
Yeah.
He got hurt. Manning comes in, plays pretty well. You benched Ewers before halftime.
Yeah.
So obviously, Sark's in his own head about who do I want to. That's why they're going to struggle. Are they going to win out? Probably. But when they get into the playoffs, Ewers is not going to start. He's not going to play well now because now he's thinking, this fucking guy, if I do one bad thing, I'm coming out.
Yeah, and it's now he's young, but Manning's way better than Ewers is.
Yeah.
Even if you just added the first play, he ran for 30 goddamn yards. That little aspect right there
just makes him better.
Hey, man.
Yeah. So that's why I think Texas is almost not self-imploding, like season's done, but there's going to be tension and not good tension.
Yeah. There's watching that game of the Georgia-Alabama game was an anomaly of what happened to Georgia in that. Like, Georgia's probably the best team in the country.
I would say so.
It just kind of...
Yeah.
And fuck, they still should have won that fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
But that went to show, now you see it now watching Alabama. Oh, they know you're only going to throw it to one guy. And hey, Jalen Milroe is everything you want in a quarterback except for, throwing.
Mm-hmm.
That pesky having to throw them. He is fucking
bad
terrible.
at it. And their defense, they're so susceptible to anything that is seam and 10 yards down the field.
Yeah.
They're bad in that aspect of things.
But it was one of those thing of like he missed so many wide open fucking guys.
Yeah.
And then once it gets into the second half, you're thrown to the freshman. That's the only I can't remember what he had 15 fucking targets.
Yeah.
Of like
something like that.
First of all, I get it. He's only 17 years old. He's very fast and he's got great hands.
Mm-hmm.
He's terrible at running routes.
Yeah.
Like he can't do anything else besides
go deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he hadn't, which is fine. He's hadn't learned that yet.
Yeah.
But he ain't getting open.
Yeah.
I mean,
unless you're running by somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, and I'm just kind of looking at the landscape of like, there's not a lot of teams I think Ohio State in that top 5 can fucking beat.
They're not beating Georgia for sure.
No.
I think they could beat Oregon. I do.
Yeah.
I think they could beat Oregon. I think they could beat Alabama.
Well, Alabama. I'm not considering Alabama a top 5 team.
Oh, okay.
They're
so
out
Georgia, Tennessee, Texas, Oregon, Ohio State.
Yeah.
Is your top 5?
Yeah.
So those 4, I think they can beat Oregon. Basically, the only team that in there that I don't think they can beat
Georgia.
I think they could beat Tennessee.
Yeah.
Alabama's not very good. People are starting to realize that Milroe can't throw the football. Now, Tennessee played a lot better. Tennessee also played at home. If that game is in Tuscaloosa, I think Alabama wins the game.
Well, there's been bouts, too, that I don't know that Ohio State can beat fucking Kentucky.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Florida whooped them last night, so.
But Ohio State does play Indiana this year.
Yeah.
Like, I'm concerned about that one because over the last decade, they've struggled every time they've played Indiana.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about some shitbag
teams. Yeah. And like, this guy is awesome.
Fucking love him.
His press conference, I went everywhere. Google me. It's like, that's great. What a great guy. And then at the basketball game or whatever, we're going to beat, fuck Ohio State, fuck Penn State, we're going to beat us. Like, dude, this guy is awesome. And obviously he knows what he's doing. He has Indiana undefeated.
Yeah.
And ranked. When's the last time Indiana's been ranked?
Did you see him on McAfee? Well,
I knew he was on there, but
he came on and he's like, "Hey, congratulations, coach!" And he's doing the clap thing and all that stuff. And he's like, "Congratulations, we haven't done anything. Season's only halfway over." He goes, "Congratulations for what?
Yeah,
won a couple games.
Yeah,
it just like, nah, shut that shit down right now. This ain't nothing.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome.
Because you could realistically, being in it, you could lose 5 straight fucking games.
Fuck yeah, you could
easily.
Fuck yeah, you could.
And be like,
yeah. I mean, and just be like, oh shit, you're right. We haven't done anything. Oh, but yeah, beating
Nebraska.
Beating the bags off Nebraska. God. My Lord.
I love following the train wreck that is Will Compton when shit like that happens. And it's always like that. However long it's been since Nebraska was bowl eligible.
Mm-hmm.
And like this year, they come out, hey man, they're 5-1. One more game, and then you play Indiana. We'll beat Indiana. And it's like, man, if you fucking lose out and are still not bowl eligible.
Dude, that's rough. So, and Indiana Washington's interesting.
Is that next week?
Yeah, Saturday. And then they go Western Illinois.
Western Illinois?
Oh, no, sorry. That's the wrong way. I'm scrolling the wrong way. My bad. They set it up funky. They have like the newest game and not next game's lower. They have old games lower.
Fucking weird.
Stupid as fuck.
Fucking Safari.
No, it was Google.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. It was their website, though.
Oh.
Trying to look.
Tap it.
Taking a while.
Tap it, bitch.
Taking some time here. Like Indiana Jones right there. Washington, Michigan State, Michigan, Ohio State, Purdue is Indiana's last 5.
Okay, so they don't play Penn State this year, then.
No. So
if you had to guess, you'd say they can't beat Ohio State.
They're going to go Michigan, then Ohio State. That's a tough back-to-back game.
But realistically you're looking at
10-2.
Realistically, you say 11-1.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But you can look at that schedule and go, fucking Indiana's playoff team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they should beat the fuck out of Michigan. And technically, the only game they should lose is Ohio State.
Yeah.
On paper.
I can't believe Michigan got beat by Illinois like that.
Oh, Michigan's bad. Those fucking helmets were awesome.
Yeah.
It sucks, though. Like, the amount of time they spent doing that, and then, like, the first collision at the line, you get scratches all over. Like, a lot of fucking work.
A lot of work. A lot of work for nothing.
I think they said 2 hours a helmet.
It's crazy.
It's like, I feel like there's got to be a decal you could have just put over the whole helmet.
Mm-hmm. I bet that would take longer, though, to make sure it didn't have any, like, wrinkles and anything.
Well, it can't take you 2 hours to put a decal on.
Probably not, but to dry and make it, like, perfect?
It took them 2 hours to paint each helmet.
Why?
Per helmet, not 2 hours total.
Oh, to get the...
So when you look at 100 guys had that helmet, it took 200 fucking hours to paint those helmets.
Gotcha. Stupid.
I think a decal could fucking do it.
You're probably right.
I know I am.
Never mind, you're not right.
Pretty sharp fella.
Nuh-uh. Nothing sharp about you.
Dummy. You don't know how sharp my dick is. Fucking stab people in the face with it.
poking holes. I'll make my own hole.
Yeah, I don't need your hole. I'll make my own hole.
Oh.
That's I get sharing shit back and forth on TikTok. Then I get like a depression when TikTok gets me out of my feed where it's so long where you don't even get anything funny. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Go back to the funny stuff. I feel bad sometimes because I'll get like 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And then I feel like, I can't send all 3 back to back to back to
First
him.
of all, you can.
Okay. So then I start like picking which one I think's the funniest. And,
hey, we ain't dating. You ain't got to worry about you just send whatever you feel like needs to be sent. I'll tell you if it's fucking stupid.
Most of the time it's not. Most of the time both of just funny as hell that coming back and forth.
I feel bad when I can't find anything worthy enough to sell and we're on like a 15-day streak.
Yeah.
And we lose it. It's like, fuck. God damn it.
Sometimes at school, I can't get on it at school.
Yeah.
And I don't see him at night. And if I get home late, like I don't even get on my phone until like 10:30. And I'm like, he's asleep, but I'm still going to send him these.
Oh,
get him in the morning.
I'll see him in the morning.
I get him in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, like that one I sent you, like the guy that he tripped over both pieces of wood. Like, when you trip over the first one, then your stumble step hits the other one. Like,
Did I send you the one, there's a couple walking up their own porch, and the guy walks and trips up the stairs and is laughing, and his girlfriend is laughing her ass off, and then there's like a Ring doorbell, and you can't see her anymore. All you see in about 2 seconds is her head fall on the floor because she then tripped up the stairs. You just see her fall down like off to the side, and then she's even laughing harder. It's like, how do you laugh at somebody tripping up the stairs and then you yourself trip up the stairs?
I love like the women falling because it's just like, how the fuck do you survive?
Yeah.
In like so many of them.
Dude, the one with the water, the paddleboard one, that one was rough. That one was fucking rough.
Hurt. But I'm just talking about the one on their, like, coming up their front porch.
Yeah.
And not even, like, clipping something. There's so many of just regular steps where, like, their fucking knee gives out.
Uh-huh.
It's just like your quad wasn't strong enough to get you up the 9 inches that a step is or 8 inches. Of, like,
so
it just gave out.
So funny. The noises that some of them make. It's like, Jesus. God.
But the funny thing is, like, how can every female be like, oh, I'm clumsy? All of you? Like, there's not one of you that doesn't just trip over the fucking steps every morning. The one where the guy's like, hey, look out for that canoe. And she steps right in it. And it's like, yeah, I fucking told you.
I told you.
It's like, why the fuck is there a canoe there?
Yeah, why is there a canoe?
And watch out for the canoe. That one, my favorite one is the guy that takes the header into the side of his truck.
Yes.
Because it's like 20 feet. He falls for like 20 feet.
Yes, he does. It's like, how did you not just like fall?
And then her like going, are you okay? Look what you did to the truck.
Of course, they're Southern too, and it makes it 10 times better.
What you did to the truck.
Didn't ask. I remember my dad got in an accident one time with my sister in the car. They get home, or they call my mom, obviously, and like let her know what happened. They get home, and her first question was like, how bad is the truck? My dad's like, we're fine. And you know, the truck's okay too. It just needs a new bumper. It's like, yeah, we're good though. We're okay.
Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah. We're fine.
That happened to me. I was probably 15, 16 years old. Back in a golf cart. And yeah, sometimes, especially when you're younger and you turn around, your feet get confused and you kind of hit that fucking wall. I'm sure you've done it multiple times.
Broke one of the bag holders one time.
Oh, yeah. I hit that wall. Tom sticks his head and goes, is cart okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I broke one of the bag holders the one time because I think I was mad. And so, like, I went to, like, really step on the brake, and I hit the gas, and it just, boom. It was like, oh, fuck. I feel like an idiot. Yeah. Morons. Yeah. That was when freaking everything was, like, electric, and then you had to plug it in as soon as it came in.
Yeah.
Or there was no carts ready to go.
Carts left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got in trouble a lot in those.
Yeah, it happens.
It's like I wasn't lying to him.
Fuck, back in my cart kid days. So the whole barn would be full, like all the electrics would be full. Patio would be full.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be another 6 carts back in the shop.
Yeah.
And we also had 20 gas carts.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
We were a tad busy.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Even when I was there doing the cart kid stuff, all of the electric ran.
Yeah.
All of them in both rows, patio, because I had to do I was there when we put the bars on the patio.
That fucking sucks.
It's the worst thing in the world.
How about a chain?
Yeah.
Well, you think people can't figure out how to get these fucking re-rods out of here?
Yeah. I mean, it's the hassle alone. I'd be like, nah, I'm not stealing these. I mean,
yeah, that was when I remember when he did that. Like, why?
Hey, will you come help me put this up? Yeah, whatever you need.
Yeah.
It's like, we're really doing this? All right, you don't even lock them. You just put the lock in the hoop. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember we did it, and the next morning I had to come back in. Like, hey, can I get a key for the patio? Oh, they're not locked. They're just like folded over. I was like, okay.
Like that was such a big deal of we're going to stop people. It's like we haven't had one stolen.
No. Ever. Nope. Now it's just a beautiful thing to look at. Is that empty?
Yeah, here's some rusty. Hey, you want to turn your clothing orange while you try to get the carts out?
I don't even know if there's carts parked there anymore.
I don't know. I'm out there very often.
I can't remember. It's been a while since I've even picked up a golf club.
Me too. And it's awesome.
Yeah. I think I miss it, and then I know I'll go play and be like, I didn't miss it that much.
Nah.
Because
actually, what I want, because I'll catch that on TikTok too, and I love these listeners must love us describing videos.
Yeah.
But it's a golf video of like this guy that I think it's in the Carolinas or West Virginia or somewhere kind of mountainous. And he built like these little greens, and I mean little, like maybe fucking 70 square feet.
Oh, shit.
100 square. But like every hole, and then he's got like a driving range map. So like every hole's like 50 yards, 40 yards. So it's like a chipping course.
Nice.
But it's like up the hill, and it's like you got to chip it around a tree, and you got to.
That's cool.
And like it's all like you can fly it over, and the hill's so steep it can hit and roll back on, and it's like,
all right.
That seems fun.
Yeah, just to go
like,
out.
Yeah,
and
just take my wedge out and
just start.
Yeah,
that does sound fun. I think the indoor like simulator thing would be fun to have.
Yeah,
just as like even if you're not, just go out there and just like be practice or whatever. If you were really into golf, I don't know. If you were bored in the winter, I get 3 weeks off in the winter. 2 weeks off in the winter. I get school cancellation days. It's like, we could do something.
Yeah, I think the guy with the driving range, I think he fucking kills it.
Yeah, I think he does too.
So something to it. I just think like the little par 3 type stuff is like if I was ever going to do something, it would be something like that.
Yeah,
where it's like
Walpock has like that 9-hole thing that they do.
Yeah, there's no, but like the one like the chipping course where there's really not much maintenance to it, if at all. Because I think even the greens were fake.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't like, but it was like a hillbilly kind of thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, hey, we bought this top tier. No. That's not the point. It's to have fun.
Yeah.
Try to get a hole in one. That's the point of it.
Yeah. Not worried about putting after we're done.
We don't have carts.
Yeah.
Go walk. The whole thing is like 100 yards.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. That would be. Essentially, it's putt chipping.
Yeah.
Essentially is what you're looking for. Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be cool. Be interesting. Interesting how bad people are at chipping.
That's what I told my brother because he's got a putting green. It's back behind a swimming pool. We were outside. He's got a TV outside, and we watched the end of the game in silence outside because it was upsetting.
Yeah.
So I'd take a piss. So I was walking to go piss in the grass, and I walked to the end of the pool concrete.
Uh-huh.
And I'm pulling out my penis. Yeah. And
I know how to pee.
Well, it'll make sense. It was. But I'm standing on the concrete and I pull my penis out of my pants and underwear.
Yeah.
And then right before I cut loose, I realized, fuck, he's got a putting green.
Oh, shit.
I almost pissed right in the putting green. And take a few more steps. I was like, almost pissed on your putting green.
My bad. Oops. Sorry. It'll make sense. I know. I understand what you're doing. Like, it makes total sense to me. Makes total sense to me.
I don't know how you pee.
Sitting down.
You're a sit down guy.
I had not in a long time.
A lot of times I'll kick my foot up on the wall by the urinal and go out my bottom of my pants.
Nice. Impressive.
It's not. My pants just end up soaked.
I end up pissing everywhere.
It's actually, I catch an angle and I piss my pants and then I wring it out into the urinal.
It's way too much work. The oldest one, he goes and take a pee. It's Mill and I wakes up and take a pee. I was like, hey, you good? Yeah. Why are you sitting down? I'm tired. That's what he told me. I'm like, all right, whatever, man.
Hey,
whatever.
That works.
He's literally would fall. Like when he used to have to use like the steps.
Yeah.
He'd just be sitting there like swirling. And I'm like, dude, wake up. Like, wake up. I would hold him up. He would pee, but his head would be like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not awake. There's no way you, just.
I'm going to have a kid fall and piss everywhere.
Piss everywhere. I'm going to be pissed at both.
The kid's got a concussion and he pissed all over the bathroom.
Can't wait till he gets home and gets away and cleans it up.
Oh, God. Well, fuck. I think that's probably about it.
Sounds good, buddy.
All right, man. Let's do it.
WideSide.